Alright, y'all, look what I got. So, I had 3 eggplants that was ready. Y'all don't pay no attention to all them peas that they on top of it that I need to shell. But, yeah, I had 3 eggplants that was ready, so I went on and picked them. If y'all wondering, those are Ichiban. I guess that's how you pronounce that. Ichiban, something, I don't know. But that's what kind of eggplant those are. So let me show y'all the rest of the garden. I did that. Alright, now she ain't delivered no mail, but she driving off. But anyway, we had some rain this morning. I came out pleasantly surprised. Can y'all tell the ground wet? Y'all see the little puddle over there in the street? So, your girl ain't got to tote that water this morning. Nah. Thank the Lord. The Lord spares me sometime. My sweet potatoes they looking, straight. They looking alright. Looking pretty good. Currant tomato. We got a tomato. We got some tomatoes on here, various places. If I back up, it's kind of hard to tell how big it is, but these things vine out quite a bit, especially if you don't sucker them, if you don't take the suckers off, which I'm too lazy in my garden for all that suckering and carrying on. I just let tomatoes grow naturally the way they want to grow. This my strawberries over here. These right here are some of the ones I planted. This one is another one that I planted. That one is a runner. So I had some of my other ones die, which I mean, hey, it is what it is. Stuff dies on you. Uh-oh. He's on the loose. I still got some cleaning up to do in the garden out here, but slowly but surely I'm getting around the stuff. This is also a currant tomato. Trying to get them to set fruit. They've been setting pretty good now. It's been cooling off. I filled this bed up because it was down like this one. Let's see if y'all can tell. Can you tell? It's not all the way to the top. I took and filled this bed up and I pulled out the broccoli and stuff that I had in there. It wasn't doing nothing. Aphids was pretty much attacking it. I got some more stuff I want to plant in there. That's all one currant tomato, by the way. That's one vine, all just kind of intertangled in itself. And that was a volunteer. So, in my opinion, volunteer plants actually do the best. I left my kale. Y'all, this is a hybrid plant, though. If I'm not, kale is a mix between kale and Brussels sprouts. I'm going to eat the leaves off of it at least. I want it to go to seed, but I know if it go to seed, 90% I'm not going to get a kale plant. And kale seeds is kind of expensive. And I screwed up with that because I killed a bunch of them. I didn't carry it in, but I'm thinking about how much. I mean, I didn't pay an arm and a leg for the seeds, but I paid enough. I mean, you don't get that many seeds. You get like 20 seeds and you pay $4, $5. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to try them again, though, because I want to know what they taste like. I moved my garlic to right here. And, yeah, I did put the, not garlic, I'm crazy, ginger. I moved my ginger over here. And I also moved some garlic as well when I fill that bed up. And I know the turmeric going to grow up in there, and hopefully it don't overshadow the ginger too much, but I think it'll be okay. I wanted to show y'all this. I don't know when this thing is going to be ready. But if y'all can see my hand and just how big it is. The plant itself is still looking good. Vine borers got it again. Didn't phase it. They put a hole in the vine and the vine just, it didn't even phase it. This is a pretty good looking tomato plant actually. It's kind of leaning over some. I really wanted to lean towards that stake right there so I can kind of attach it towards that. So that's why I'm letting it lean that direction. But yeah, y'all can see see how it's coming all the way over here. Y'all see how it's doing. Now it's gonna climb this now. So yeah, that buttercup, I would recommend growing it. Me personally, especially if you have vine borer issues. Like, this is the latest spot where the vine borers got. I don't think it's one in there. I don't think. Oh, y'all can't see. I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't think it's one in there. But yeah, that's the latest spot where it got it. Didn't even phase it. Didn't even phase it. It just keep growing. It just keeps growing. So buttercup, y'all keep that in mind. It's supposed to have supposed to be similar to butternut, but it has a drier, sweeter flesh. It's a winter squash. I never had a squash that could fight back against vine borers. Vine borers took me out last year. Took out every last one of my plants, despite me digging them out of there and all that kind of stuff. This is my basil in here. See how my basil is just growing all up in between. I got more basil down in there, but it's just growing all up in between the tomatoes and everything. It's getting ridiculous. Huh? I've been kind of looking for beans. I've been seeing a lot of flowers, but I don't know. They ain't no big deal to me. If they don't make like how I want them to make, I'll rip them out of here, that's for sure. But I have been getting these though. Still been getting peas. Still been getting peas. And this pea plant that's over here is a volunteer. I did not plant lady cream peas over here. I see a few little beans. I don't see a lot. Show y'all my corn. Show y'all what's going on. The corn every day is getting bigger and bigger. It's growing fast. I needed to keep growing at that rate. Ever since I plucked that eggplant off of here, now it look like the eggplant wanna grow a little faster. My air potatoes, see now they got something to climb. Y'all see my air potatoes climb that real quick. These air potatoes, they love to climb. And it looks like they really don't do that good unless they got something to climb. So I know that now. And some more corn. Some more corn. I took an eggplant off of that too. And I took an eggplant off of that plant. I got some tomatoes over in here. I kind of need a stake up on my bamboo. Yeah, my tomatoes did horrible this year. I killed a bunch of the first batch. My pink ox hearts, they just didn't grow as fast as they needed to. Then it got so hot by the time they got time to set fruit. They wouldn't set fruit because it was too hot. But maybe I'll get some late season tomatoes. If nothing else, I get green tomatoes. If nothing else. So here's how my peas looking after I cut all the tall stuff back. I'm seeing a little bit of aphids. A little bit. As soon as I say that, look at that. I'm seeing a little bit here and there. My melon plant, I know the leaves looking kind of, but y'all gotta understand, this melons, after they fruit, they kind of want them, you know. But the top of the plant ain't doing as much yellow one. It dropped out a lot of foliage once that fruit got put on. Because I honestly believe that this plant is like, it's like, okay, work on this, the fruit, and, you know, save you some leaves to do some photosynthesis, but I didn't need all them leaves, so I think it's just naturally doing what it's supposed to be doing because I have fed it and stuff like that. And it's still yellowing and doing that, but I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about them leaves. I'm more worried about the fruit itself. And the fruit itself, it look like it's alright. It's doing fine. They're not getting no bigger, but I'm sure they just gonna ripen up, which is good for me. They don't have to be big for me. I don't think that particular cantaloupe is supposed to be real big anyway. Well, it's like a cantaloupe. It's a muskmelon. I think it's called Rich Sweetness, something like that. It's either that or it's Rocky for Green Flesh. One or two, I don't know. This here, volunteer. Ain't fed it. All of this water. Ain't done nothing to it. See what I'm saying? Dug this up out the ground. I don't even know what variety this is. I think a bird ate a seed and dropped it over by the house. But anyway, yeah, I got a tomato on it. So, but it's a beautiful plant. Look how thick the vines is. Beautiful, beautiful plant. I might top it to encourage it to send out some more suckers and branches and stuff. I don't know. We'll see what's going on with that. I do want to show y'all this. I kind of skipped over it. Kitty! Hey, buddy. What's up? This pepper plant here, I'm not exactly sure what this is, but the way it looks like how my habaneros look. See the habanero or scotch bonnet, but the plant is growing big. But it's just, I ain't gonna lie though, I got them in the ground late. Once again, I gotta get on top of getting stuff in the ground on time. I'm glad I mowed yesterday because it rained. Now I know this stuff gonna shoot up. So this particular plant, not a real dense plant, but got a lot of blooms on it. A lot of blooms. Like once it started blooming, it just went crazy. And then let me see. Look down in here. See them little peppers. And this is like I was telling Deborah Christmas. I think this is that pepper, that Sorolla. I can't remember the full name. But one year she grew it and it wasn't hot. The next year it was hot and she tasted it. And she got the surprise of her life. I believe that's what that plant is. I think. But once again, y'all know me. Y'all know me and labels. Me and labels don't get along. Y'all already know. So I don't know what that is. I'll find out when it get a little bigger. When the plants get a little bigger. Let me tell y'all something about gooseberry. If y'all ever grow gooseberries, I don't care what they tell you on the packet. Do not put them in full sun. Them things is growing so good in shade. And I read where somebody else on a blog said that gooseberries actually prefer filtered light, like to be kind of in the shade or what have you. I kind of wanted to show y'all. Y'all see my leaves come off my fig tree. They're dropping off this tree after my pears fruited. Can y'all tell how bald he is now? After they fruited, they was like, we done with that. My apple too, even though still got an apple on it. Now that apple's supposed to get red. I've never had one get red on that tree. They always be green. I've eaten them. They taste all right. They taste kind of like Granny Smith, but not quite as tart. But I've never had an apple really. But to be honest with you, I need another apple to pollinate that. Apples don't really like to pollinate each other. So that's my bad. I need to get another tree, and I ain't got another tree because, number one, the price of trees. Number two, I'm not buying no more trees. Y'all ain't going to tell me what variety it is. And I've been having that problem. They have trees, they don't tell you what variety they are. My peach trees, if you notice, they losing their leaves too. The days are getting shorter, y'all. So I think the trees just know it. My grapes, they getting ready to drop their leaves too. Look like, sir, Kenty, what are you doing, buddy? But yeah, I just want to come out here. Oh, and the avocado that I got in with the fig. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna make sure to get that out of there and protect that, because I know that ain't gonna take no cold. That ain't gonna make it. Well, even if I don't get it out of there, I need to get it out of there though. But I gotta protect that avocado. Persimmon looking good. Still got that persimmon on it. Y'all see it. You been keeping the squirrels back, huh? Good boy. But yeah. So that's pretty much, man. That's what's going on in the garden. It ain't a whole lot, but it's still something. And I had some little stuff I had started. Yep, that stuff dead. See, I'm telling y'all, my personality's not gonna allow for all this transplanting. I can already tell you. All this I got to take care of, everything, and some little stuff. Nope. Direct so. I'm just not at that point in my life. And like I said, maybe if I had another setup that was a little bit more conducive to having starts. My starts tend to burn up out here, so but yeah. Let's see here. I had a worm on this before. So y'all see I got a little bit more damage. The worms had kind of showed up on me again. I got their butts I got them. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's grabbing onto my collards. Look. See what I'm saying? Freaking prolific. I don't even know what direction I want that to go in. Maybe this way. I don't know, y'all. That buttercup, man, it's just taking over. And ever since I cut that rosemary, it's just, this here is coming back like a bush too. Then if y'all see I got celery, I need to cut that celery. I want to cut the celery and promote it to grow a little bit more for me. Get a little bit bigger. But, yeah, y'all, wait a minute. Y'all ever look across the garden and be like, "Oop, I see food." Or at least you think you see food. Not quite. Still got a little bit too much white on it. But anyway, so let y'all know my strawberries are still producing. They slowed down, but they still produce. But, yeah, y'all, I did plant 4 Beauregard sweet potatoes that I had got. I don't know if they're going to come up. They may not come up. They may just, like, break down in the soil. They may not come up. I don't know. I ain't going to fool with them. I say that, but I'm still digging. I don't know. See, can y'all see the end of it right there? I did. If they don't come up, it's all good. I don't care. Because that's kind of an experiment, too. I just somebody had some that kind of had started sprouting and rooting and stuff. So I just threw them in the ground. But we'll see what they do. I probably don't even have enough time for them to make no potatoes or whatever. But even if they make vines, it's cool. Because you can eat the sweet potato vines, y'all. In case you didn't know, sweet potatoes, you can eat the whole plant. I'd encourage you to plant more stuff that you can eat the whole plant. Sometimes we plant too much stuff that you can't eat the whole plant. And I'm sorry, leaves is pretty, but I ain't no cow. So I'm not a goat. I'm not none of them things. I mean leaves that I can't eat, that is. You know, like cows and goats, they can eat all kind of vegetation. A lot of this vegetation around here, it either don't taste good or it just plain ain't edible or what have you. That's why I advocate to grow stuff you can use every part of the plant. So, man, I'm going to get out of here. This 17 minutes, I done kept y'all long enough. So, until next time, I'll see y'all later.